Welcome to the Calm Cantina, where we talk everything Star Wars, and today that includes some vintage collection and Black Series reveals. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so for our first reveal, we actually have them adding to the Battle of Geonosis. This is a clone 4-pack. It's one of those builder packs, as well as a Battle Droid builder pack with a special surprise. This is actually the first reveal, or some of the first reveals that have made me start to regret not picking up the gunship. I'll admit, I'm not that heavily invested currently in out of the box vintage collection. All my stuff is in box, and when there's a ship and you're going to keep it in box, it just doesn't do it justice. And the further and closer we get to this reveal, or I guess the closer we get to this actually shipping, I might end up buying one of these aftermarket. I'm completely going to regret it. Anyway, let's show off what we're looking at here. We got a clone pack for you, 4 clones, that new styled body it looks like. Pretty standard clone. And here is the surprise, a super Battle Droid. I saw this and I was pretty excited because I was looking at some of the old figure prices just because, I was thinking about just going ham back into the vintage collection. And this is one of the old Battle Droids that came out long ago, back when Super Battle Droids, or I guess the vintage collection, was only $7.99. This was the Super Battle Droid, all battle damaged. Like, what do we got going on here? I mean, honestly, it's a pretty big improvement, right? Like, so I think it looks amazing. Let me know what you guys think about this figure. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. Honestly, I think it looks pretty good here. So we have, of course, like I said, it was the Phase 1 Clone Trooper Battle Pack. And same thing, we have the Super Battle Droid with the Geonosis Battle Droids. If you guys didn't see this coming with the Battle of Geonosis title, I don't know. But right here, each one comes with 2 weapons. And then right here, it's the interchangeable hand. So there's quite a few pieces to this for the Super Battle Droid. I'm actually kind of surprised that they're giving you an interchangeable hand, more of like this blaster effect you got going on here. Honestly, pretty happy with this reveal. Some of the other reveals that we actually had over the last few days are Black Series. We had this 3-pack with Colt, Havoc, and Blitz. So just your standard clone. I feel like we're getting all the clones in the Black Series, and honestly, I'm heavily invested in the clones for the Black Series. My goal has always been to get every single one. I haven't been keeping up with it as much as I should. I do have some of the top go-getters right now where people are kind of disappointed they missed out. So I do have the Yoda and Gree 2-pack unboxed. Again, I am an opener when it comes to Black Series. Everything is pretty much open. Not too much in the package whatsoever. Just stuff that I haven't caught up with opening. But I have the Commander and Gree 2-pack with Yoda and the Mace Windu, the 187th. So it seems like those are some of the harder ones to get, which I do have. So I still want to continue my quest, but the pre-orders are sold out currently for this pack. But these 3 figures are, I feel like, pretty much what you would expect currently from the Black Series clones. So I'll eventually get this one, but with Black Series just getting so much more expensive over the last few years, I'm not in a rush always to pick stuff out. Sometimes I'll get stuff on discount, but I'm not sure we'll get this one too much cheaper. I did see it on Big Bag Toy Store as well, I believe, for $88, but currently sitting at $79.99, which is, you're saving $1, right? For a 3-pack. Normally, I think they've been like $27.99 or $27. I don't know. I guess my math is completely off there. But moving on to the next reveal, we actually have Jason and Jaina Solo. So I'm not too heavy into the Legends. I like the design of Darth Revan, but honestly, outside of that, when it comes to Legends, I'm not too heavily invested in them. I like the movie stuff. I like the stuff that I've seen on the big screen as a kid. The original trilogy stuff. That's really the prequels and original trilogy are my jam. I think that's pretty much everyone's jam. Of course, I like me some Mandalorian as well, and Andor, but that is this reveal here. Not a current review, but this is also one that I really want to pick up that was shown off recently. This is the Sand Trooper. I just really love this art. I just felt the need to share that with you guys. That's pretty much it. This is not really a new reveal. This one was revealed, I think, last week, but honestly, I just was in love with this card back, so I'm going to be picking this one up and probably a few other ones. But we should also get the back soon, right? Come on. So that's really it for these reveals. So if you guys are new around here, my name's Mike. I thought I would share that, do a little intro real quick. And honestly, I'm just super into Star Wars. You guys can see I've built my own Battle Droid. I'm currently working on a life-size Battle Droid as well. That's, I guess I already showed you a life-size, but a Lego version of that Battle Droid. So I think it'll be really cool. I also have another 3D printing channel, 3D Printer Mike, if you want to check that out, where I built this. I do have a video on how I built that. There's a few other videos on there. A lot of it just has to do with 3D printing news. So we'll carry kind of some of that format over here to the Star Wars channel. It's been pretty successful for me, but I just love Star Wars and I feel like I want to talk about Star Wars more. And that's what this channel is really. On the Calm Cantina, everybody can have their opinions, but we just need to remain calm, right? I don't like all of the anger and negativity surrounding stuff, but criticism is welcomed because criticism is how people get better, as long as it's constructive criticism, constructive feedback, right? Not everybody's perfect. We all make mistakes, but at the end of the day, we're all here and we're all fans of Star Wars, or at least that's my goal here on this channel. So with that being said, guys, if you liked what you saw here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button on this video, and we'll see you next time.